So, you are a new homeowner. And when you first move into your home, there's a lot of things to learn about the home. And specifically, you're going to be learning a lot about your plumbing. And that's why we're here to talk today. Obviously, Ken, you've worked with new homeowners. You've worked with so many people throughout the years. And we wanted to just give some advice to new homeowners on the top 5 things that they should learn about their plumbing as soon as they move into their new home. So can you kind of outline those 5 for us?
Sure. There's probably a lot more than 5, but we'll talk about a few of them. Unfortunately, when people buy a new home, the first thing they're not thinking about is plumbing or gas lines or water lines or any of that type of stuff, right? They're thinking about furniture and paint and carpet. Well, you also need to think about your plumbing, and none of us do. And it's common and it's okay. So maybe somebody will catch this video and it'll hopefully save them from some sort of a catastrophic failure. The first thing that I would advise anybody buying a new home to look at is know where your water shutoff is, your main water valve, your main water shutoff. If you ever have a leak, you ever have a problem, you ever have a pipe burst, you ever have a water heater burst, you need to know how to shut that water down, okay? So find the main water shutoff. Another very important thing is to know where your main gas valve shutoff is. Same thing, if you ever had a supply line get broken, you were pulling out a stove and accidentally broke the supply line, how do you shut that off? You have to know how to shut that off, and you have to know where to shut that off. I think it's very important. The condition of your drains, right? When you move into a house, especially an older house, you have no idea when the last time the sewer was cleaned. You have no idea, does it have a problem? Does it not? Is it acceptable, susceptible to roots? So you want to know that information. You want to ask that information prior to buying the house of when the last time the sewer was cleaned. And if you do buy a house and you're not sure and it's an older house, you probably ought to hire a professional, even though no one likes to do preventative maintenance. Hire somebody to come in and make sure it's going to be in good shape, because you don't want to come home, have a backup, overflow a toilet, overflow a drain, ruin a floor. Right. So that would be a very important one as well to me. There's just so many things that we could talk about on how to keep or how to know how to prevent things from going bad. So you can never talk about all of them. Sump pumps, that's another big one. Know where your sump pump is. Know that it's in good condition. Know that it's not too old. Have some data on it, right? Who installed it? When was it installed? Is it warranty? Yes or no? A lot of pumps have warranties on them. So those are some of the top things I would think about. Water shutoff, gas shutoff, sewer condition and maintenance, and sump pump condition and maintenance. I know that's only 4, but that would be my top 4. Those would be the main ones that say I could possibly prevent a major problem if I know where these are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you mentioned these things, and these kind of issues, there could be a gas leak or, a water leak, and it could happen shortly after you moved into your new home. You might be focusing on furniture and paint, but if you have a water leak and it's a big one and you get home, that could ruin your new furniture. That could ruin your walls and your fresh painted walls. And if you're moving stuff around in the kitchen, like you said, you could easily move the stove and cause a leak to happen. Like just little things like that, I think, as someone kind of from the outside looking in, it's really good that you bring up these points to potential homeowners to kind of help them.
Number 5, we are going to give 5. Number 5 would be make sure that you know who you're going to call if there's a problem. Put a phone number up somewhere so you're not, oh my God, who do I call? Yeah. Know in advance, if I have these problems, here's a phone number and a trusted company that I can call.
Yeah, especially if you're moving to a new area. Just looking that up right away and making sure that's there so you're not in a panic when something potentially is happening and you have no idea, especially if you didn't kind of cover those other top 4 things that you already talked about. So if you are becoming a homeowner soon, or you just became a new homeowner, we hope this helped. We hope this found you at the right time. And if you're interested in learning anything more about many, many topics that Ken can cover about your home's plumbing, basement waterproofing, even that's a big thing that they do, make sure you're getting in contact with them and exploring the website at reliabledrain.com. And if you have any personal questions about any services or things in your home that you'd like to ask Ken about, you can also visit the Talk to the Owner page on the homepage of reliabledrain.com. You'll be able to send those questions right to Ken's inbox, and he'll be able to help you or at least point you in the right direction. So thank you for watching, and thanks again, Ken.